What up? I'm Tom Smoking. This is the post workout pump check p90x, week 13, day 3. We did kenpo x today, which is a cardio workout, hour and 5 minutes on the clock. And you can put that on the books and cash that check, baby. Good job if you stuck it out with me. You did that. That was not easy. A lot of shoulders, a lot of front delts, a lot of side bicep, forearms, working them elbows, punches, doing the knees, working the core and the abs, torso. Hell yeah, getting pumped up from doing some cardio, kickboxing. Sweated my ass off, had my 20-pound weighted vest on, was wearing 1 pound weights on my wrists, 2.5 pound weights on my ankles, and man, I'm cooked. Oh man, arms are a little fatigued from all those punches, all those blocks, all that arm action. Golly, that was tough. Got a little red on my chest from the weighted vest. Probably got a little bit from the straps and stuff. Doing all those jumping jacks, kind of start slapping on my traps and on my clavicle bones a little bit, and it's not very comfortable. But the tighter you get it, the less bouncy it is. But then it ends up like grabbing into my chest, and it's kind of tough for me to breathe as good as I like to. Because when I'm doing cardio, I get to huffing and puffing as I get my heart rate going, and it's tough. So, got the post workout pump check. Hell yeah, looking good. 43 years old. I look amazing, and I feel good. Still cutting weight. Weight's kind of going up because I'm eating more food. Had some cake and little bit more food quantity wise over the weekend. I didn't goof off and have soda and chips and shit like that, but I did have a couple pieces of candy, had a couple slices of cake, some very modest slices of cake. I went out with my boy today and took him to the library to get some books and took him to the ice cream parlor to get a scoop of ice cream. I also took my daughter to the ice cream place over the weekend and split well, we both got a scoop of ice cream. So I'm kind of having some treats for myself because it's my birthday, Father's Day, all that stuff's kind of going on, in the neighborhood right now. So it's been a while since I had any ice cream. If you've been following along with me, you might remember I had some ice cream a couple weeks ago and just wanted to make sure that everybody knows that it's not a big deal to have some treats every now and again. As long as you're doing it in moderation and you're only having one serving, two servings, so be it. I'm going to be honest with you. I bought a pack of Oreos. I saw the BTS collab, the brown sugar pancake Oreos, and my sister loves BTS. So I haven't seen my sister in a while, and I thought that it would be nice to share a memory that maybe she had had the BTS Oreos, and I wanted to know what they were like. And if she liked them, I'd probably like them too. But it's just a memory that I wanted to have to share with my sister who is in another city far, far away. So, kind of off topic, but just to let you know, the whole pack of Oreos doesn't have to be eaten in one sitting. 2 cookies is a serving of Oreos. That's crazy. 2 cookies is 140 calories. 2 cookies. That's it. So limit yourself to 2 cookies a day, boys. You can do it. It's only 2 cookies, and then you get to make the whole pack last for like 3 weeks. Or you can give a bunch of cookies away to other people that don't give a shit about calories. You can choose. But the BTS Oreos, super tasty, very good. I would recommend them to anybody. But they were designed to be delicious. So they are really good. If you like brown sugar and you like pancakes, try the BTS Oreo collab. They're worth it. But if you're on a diet, stay away from that shit. Avoid the cookie aisle as much as possible because you will go down the cookie aisle or the cake aisle or whatever the little sweet treat aisle is, and you will start to have food fantasies. I've been there. You don't want to have any kind of temptations and any kind of lapse in judgment in your time of weakness. Trust me, when you're going to the grocery store and you're grinding and you're deep in that diet, and nobody's going to know if you get a cake, nobody's going to know if you get a donut, and frankly, nobody's going to care, but you are. Don't do it to yourself because it's not worth it to go down there and torture yourself, reminiscing about how good all the flavors are, fantasizing about the peanut butters, the chocolates, all the other fancy strawberries. Like, don't do it when you're out of the diet. Yeah, you could treat yourself. That's not a big deal. But you don't want to go too far in. You want to make sure that you stabilize your diet, make sure that you've locked in your main menu, and then you add some stuff in. That way you can take out the stuff if it ends up becoming a problem and you start gaining too much weight, or if you're losing weight and you're adding yourself a treat because you think you've earned it, and probably you did. But just be mindful that if you overindulge, it can be problematic and lead you right back to where you started. And you don't want to do that. Trust me. All the hard work you put in, all the time on the job, all the hunger pains, all the bullshit that you couldn't eat, you don't want to reset all that progress and set yourself back. It's not worth it. So don't do it. Stick it out. If you want to get treats, you can, but again, do it in moderation. If you like ice cream, get 1 scoop and call it good. Just eat it real slow with the spoon upside down on your tongue and suck on it like a lollipop. You can eat 1 scoop of ice cream for damn near a half hour if you eat it slow and steady in little bitty bites at a time and just savor it. Trust me, the first scoop of ice cream that you have after a long diet is going to be one of the best things you ever have. And you're going to savor every single taste of it because it's been a while since you had something that good. Because if you're like me, you got your diet locked in and you're eating basic stuff: pork tenderloin, chicken breast, rotisserie chicken, ground beef, pork chops, nothing fried, fresh vegetables, green beans, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, peppers, onions, potatoes. The list goes on and on. Peas, corn, all the vegetables. And then you got to get your starches, your pasta, your carbs, rice, potatoes. You could do sweet potatoes. Um, but you don't want to have a lot of cheeses, a lot of extra fats, a lot of extra carbs like bread. You can have bread, sure, but you don't want to have like a spaghetti with breadsticks or a pizza that's like all bread. So be smart, fellas. You know what you got to do, you know what you got to eat. You got a whole nother year till Father's Day to get your shit together and give yourself the best present you can give yourself: health and wellness, a hot dad bod, admiration of your children, respect, and other things from the other people in your life. But most importantly, you're not going to be setting yourself up for breaking down further. You're stopping that now, and hopefully you're going to reverse the process so that you're not paying later for the mistakes that you made earlier when you were younger. Think about what you got to do. Look yourself in the mirror. Think about your kids. Think about your wife. Think about yourself. Where are you going to be in 5 years? Where are you going to be in 10 years, in 20 years? Are you even going to be alive? I don't know. But if you got some shit going on with you, you might need to make a change. If you got diabetes, you got heart disease, you got other things from making bad habits a regular thing, what kind of message is that sending to your kids? Is that how you want them to grow up and do their adulting? Probably not. Because if you're like me, you want to make sure they have the best opportunities. And you don't want to have them go through the same bullshit that you went through or have the same hardships and struggles that you went through because it's all bullshit. And if you could have just avoided all that from the get go by staying out of trouble, not smoking, not drinking, going to the gym, eating the right food, staying away from fast food and sodas, sweet teas, candies, chocolate milk, you wouldn't have to do all this work later on in life. This shit would already be handled. It'd already be wrapped up. And you'd probably be Superman or Batman. But you're not, and I'm not. So we're trying to recover from the mistakes that we made, and we're trying to get our health back and get control of our lives again. Because if you're running on autopilot, you're just going to work, coming back home, getting drunk, going to sleep. What kind of life is that to live? You got to be present in the moment. You got to be present with your kids. You got to be present with your wife, present with yourself. And that's going to keep you present at work. And your boss is going to notice. Your coworkers are going to notice. You're going to be on point. Your shit's going to be crispy. You're sharp. You're going to be neat, ready to go. And you're going to be fit, lean, and ready for action. Don't be a slug. Be a commander. Command respect. You got to have the eye of the tiger, the heart of the lion, and the hunger of the wolf. Because only you can get it. Only you can want it. I can't want it for you. I can want it for you, but I can't make it happen. I can give you the blueprint, but I can't make you make it yourself. I can show you what I've done for me, and what I've done works. It's working. It's gonna still work, and it can work for you. So try it out. P90x3, 30-minute workout every day. Get your level 0, level 1 trainee street certification, and then come to level 2 P90X. We'll be waiting for you. We're getting ripped, baby, in real life. Check the profile picture. No cap. See you later. Join me live every night, midnight to 1 o'clock, Sleepy Time Fitness, Eastern US, New York time. Follow me on TikTok at Tom Smoke Fitness. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. Check out my other videos for training, diet tips, progress, other advice and words of wisdom from me, Uncle Tom, in my journey from being fat and being fit, getting lean and getting ripped. I'm Tom Smoke, and we're getting ripped in 2026, baby, and we're getting shredded. I'm doing the P90X week 13 this week. Starting Sunday, we're starting over with week 1, day 1, P90X Classic. So join me then, and you can ride the wave all the way to week 13 and see how it treats you. Later.